Hello, let's talk about the Plover effect. Yeah, that's what I learnt it as. It's a very interesting little idiosyncrasy of human behavior that is quite fascinating. I am a human behavior specialist, and I find that, and I say this because I find human behavior fascinating. The plover, I don't know if you know, over here in Australia, it's a bird that we have, and it flies around, but it spends most of its time on the ground. And it has these little hooks on its wings, on the edge of its wings. It's a rad kind of bird, really. But anyway, what the plover does is the plover lays its eggs in a nest somewhere, yeah. And then when you come walking into that area, the plover runs in the opposite direction, okay, as if it's running to protect its eggs, but it's actually like a diversion, yeah, because it's a decoy saying, get away from my eggs, but it runs in the opposite direction of its eggs, trying to make you think that its eggs are over there, okay, when the eggs are actually in the opposite direction. So it's subterfuge, word salad. Anyway, so this is the cool thing about human beings you've got to understand, okay? Human beings do this. This is what they do. Human beings have got this thing that they will absolutely 100% tell you, for the most part, ordinarily, that what they care about the most, or what's the most important to them, is what isn't actually important to them at all. It's just that it's just the way we're taught in society, basically, for the most part. And until you're like a true growing up, when you understand what's going on and you're not afraid of yourself and your own power, or sharing who you are, as in being vulnerable, basically, most human beings, they're going to protect those eggs like the plover. So they do exactly the same thing. They run in the opposite direction, and they say that what they care about most, maybe it's even on the surface, they'll talk about what they care about most being something that is over there, when what they actually care about more than anything is what is in the other direction. Okay, is the thing they're keeping, because society teaches you that it is not safe to be vulnerable. Yeah, that is not. This is very true. You have to understand that. And in lots of different ways, safety, being honest without acceptance in a relationship is and can be like a sledgehammer smacking someone down. So ordinarily, it probably isn't safe to be vulnerable to everyone that you're walking around to, especially if you do not have your own self-value intact. Okay, so that cannot be taken away. Anyway, this is a really cool thing. Look out for that, the plover effect. Okay, it's what human beings do. Thank you. I hope you find this helpful and valuable.